recreating the troubles in the tech home. The identities of these victims have been protected for the safety of their business and, of course, their egos. Enter the tech home of today. It's a terrifying phenomenon where monsters dressed in rich people's clothing are constantly demanding the latest in home technology. Only a few brave souls survive this competitive and constantly changing realm of remote control possibilities. And the heroes you're about to hear from have lived to tell their bizarre and sometimes straight up crazy tech home tales.
I used to think some people were crazy and some of them had money, but no, they all become crazy because they're psychotically rich.
Lurking behind these perfectly painted doors and beyond the impeccably manicured lawns is the devilishly diva luxury client.
And I watched her curse out the painter. I got back in my car and I left.
We had to motorize her shoes. She had her shoes on a motorized conveyor belt, cataloged by color and style, and she had a touch screen and you had to push a button and her shoes would come like red and it would show all the red pumps.
They're just lazy people. They don't even want to put the DVD in the DVD player. We have to show up and do that for them.
This is the least of it. Underneath that confident client exterior lingers an overwhelming uncertainty about tech.
I guess the biggest, dumbest question I constantly get is how big is the Apple TV? Is it 50 inches, 60 inches, or 65 inches? And I have to explain to them the Apple TV is not a TV.
They pay per service call to have a guy come out to pick the remote up, to hit the volume up button and run the volume up on the TV.
After we put a whole lighting control system in for one of our clients, they couldn't figure out how to turn off the lights even though we had engraved all the buttons.
They ask, are you going to make it easy to use? Yes, of course we're going to make it easy to use. That's why you're paying us 20 times that you're going to Circuit City or Best Buy or whatever, you know?
And because they're paying for it, sometimes these troublesome tech junkies have some peculiar and racy requests.
I had a customer request that I install covert cameras in his bedroom so he can have sex with his wife, but didn't want her to know about it. I have had people ask for burglar alarms put in to keep the police out. I put in security for marijuana plants in Connecticut. What more do you want to know? We can go on and on. We're done now.